And thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.
Sorry.
I'm Gage Emoji. He's Emerson Hip, and this is the Intoxicated Sports Report.
Yes, sir.
I was not expecting that drink to be clear.
It looks pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna
Look like it had real lime juice in
I
it.
thought it was gonna be like margarita color. I don't know.
I was expecting it to be a little cloudy, maybe.
Looks like it's water.
It says there's lime juice in this, but I wonder if it's like clarified lime juice,
Not sure.
which would make sense.
But if you're wondering what we're drinking, since we're talking about it, we're drinking Cutwater Lime Margaritas.
Thank you once again, Christian, coming through with gifts.
Yeah, I really got to meet this guy, like I said. I'm starting to think you're trying to kill us slowly, though, because you're very generous. He gave you, I guess us, more you, 24-pack of 12 ounce. No,
these are like
6 ounce.
Yeah, they're a little less than 7 ounces.
24-pack of 6 ounce Cutwater Lime Margaritas, which is going to be perfect in about 2 weeks for our Friendsmas.
So he also requested that we use these for friendly bets for the loser to have to pound one.
Oh.
So
okay, I mean, there's plenty of them for that.
Exactly. So we should definitely save some of those
Got
at the very least.
Fair. So does this mean special Gage's guarantee this week? I have to pound this for next week?
I think we'll stick with Malort, but how about I'll take the Cowboys to win, and if they don't, I'll take a Cutwater punishment.
Take it.
All right.
Sounds good to me. How about we try these?
Yeah, let's do it. Cheers.
So have you had Cutwaters before this? Outside of the White Russian?
I want to say I've had a margarita before, but it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Like back when they kind of first started coming out.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's good.
It has
Ooh. It's got a little tang,
like a tang to it.
Yeah, tang to it.
Yeah. Not bad though.
No, they're good.
For a canned cocktail, honestly. Yeah.
Christian, once again, thank you.
Yeah.
I will never say
This doesn't taste as boozy as some of the other ones.
yeah, but be careful, you know. Christian, thank you. We appreciate
Yeah.
it. He listens too?
Yeah.
Does he try to?
Yeah.
No worries.
I know he drives a lot, so hopefully that's when he's doing it.
Right. And did we talk to Zoe a couple days ago, or today or yesterday?
Something like that.
She said she's listening a little bit.
That's good.
Appreciate her
Love
for
that.
that. Love that. Appreciate everybody for listening also.
It's kind of a bummer that the way the app tracks listens now, it doesn't do it the same, so I don't really have an actual idea of how many people are listening each week.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah. We could have 0 listeners weekly, and we'd probably still be doing this.
Yeah.
Maybe. But hopefully we never get to that point.
Yeah. Very dry sports day. That's why I didn't break out the laptop to have anything on. I mean, there's hockey on. There's a couple basketball games on. I thought that my Hulu package had NBA TV, but apparently not.
No.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I said, I'm kind of off basketball right now. I'm just not into it.
Yeah, it's fair.
And it's not even, I wouldn't even say it's really because the Kings stink.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't be able to watch the Kings much anyways, given where we live.
Yeah.
Just not really into it yet. I think.
Well, it's not that time of year yet.
It's almost Christmas, so maybe I'll get into it on Christmas.
Yeah.
But also, just realize the Cowboys play on Christmas.
No.
I need the NFL to stop trying to take over everything a little bit.
Well, Christmas is on Thursday this year, right? So that's part of their regular schedule.
Yeah, but they played Christmas last year.
They did, and I expect them to continue to do that on purpose, which does suck.
I don't know. They know they can get away with it.
Right.
But I feel bad for the NBA a little bit because that's the NBA. Christmas is the NBA's day.
Yeah, it generally has been.
Thanksgiving, I would say, is the NFL's day.
Yeah.
Because they've been doing that forever.
Yeah.
And I forget when the NBA adopted Christmas. I mean, probably 15 years ago, maybe before that.
Yeah.
When they started playing like.
I think it's been before that,
like
but I think they've made it
March.
like a big deal now with like the 5 games all day long. That's only been around for like 12 years, give or take.
It is nice when you wake up in the morning on Christmas, depending on if you're busy or not. You throw on the TV and you know there's a basketball game on.
Right.
I do like that. It's not like waiting around.
Yeah.
For
it to start at like 5 o'clock or something. Yeah.
Or even like noon.
Yeah.
You know, at least it starts at like probably 9 o'clock our time.
Right.
And it goes all the way until probably 8 because they play like the late game too.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, the last game's finished at probably 10:30.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it is literally all day.
NFL, just stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're already doing too much. You're already trying to take over.
I agree.
We don't like it.
I've heard a lot of ideas that maybe the NBA should like start the season on Christmas.
I've heard that too.
Which would make it a bigger deal and probably draw attention
It'd probably do
to
big,
them more.
And do big numbers.
Yeah.
I think.
If that was like opening day or maybe like the first Sunday before Christmas is always like the first day, and then you have some big matchups on Christmas Day,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Because if you did that, when would the season end and
It would be
August?
later, yeah, something like that. But like I think the less that they compete with the NFL, the better for their viewership.
And then for us as fans, the season ends in August, and then boom, we're ready for football. In
Exactly,
September.
yeah,
I know people have talked about this many times.
right.
But I think as a sports fan, it's nice because, NBA's done. But wait, we only have like 4 weeks until football season starts.
Right. I think the only downside is it would interfere with international basketball if they still wanted to be. They wanted the NBA players to be a part of that,
And they do.
Yeah.
Of course.
Which I don't know. Maybe they could take a break, but I'm not sure if they would do that. But yeah, nonetheless, happy Hump Day.
Yeah. Back on a Wednesday.
Yes.
Back on a Wednesday. Feels good.
Should we jump into college football?
Yeah.
There wasn't much to recap, but there was the Army-Navy game.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah. Navy beat Army 17-16 in the 126th meeting. Navy scored the go-ahead touchdown with about 6.5 minutes left on a Blake Horvath touchdown pass to Eli Heidenreich on 4th and goal, nonetheless.
Did they throw the ball in this game?
Yeah, there was like something like 20-something passes total in the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's got to be
Actually, like these teams pass more than they used to.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so it was a little bit more of a football game than a high school football
It's
game.
not like watching Napa High circa
Yeah.
probably even today.
Yeah,
Triple
right.
option. The Naval Academy not doing me any favors in the spread category.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Navy now leads the rivalry 64 wins to 55 losses and 7 ties overall.
Kind of a Navy guy, Roger Staubach. How can I not be?
I don't blame you.
Would you rather be in the Army or the Navy?
I feel like Navy's more badass.
I mean, no disrespect to the Army guys.
Right.
'Cause those are,
Right. But just like,
I mean, it's all tough.
Yeah.
It's all tough.
Right.
I'm not built like that, but I think I would also be in the Navy.
yeah.
Although, I think you're on the water a lot, and I know the ships are huge, but I don't do well on water.
I think you wouldn't be affected. Yeah.
It's so big, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Like, unless you're hitting like some real big waves.
Yeah, even then, it's probably like pretty smooth.
You're not going to be rocking.
Exactly.
Okay, so maybe I'd pick the Navy.
Yeah.
Not to say I could ever do either,
Right, yeah.
nor do
no.
I want to. Like,
No.
but if I had to pick one, I'd probably go Naval Academy.
Yeah, I agree. Juicy news. Michigan head coach Sharon Moore has been fired for having an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. He then went on some like crazy tirade and was arrested hours after his firing for an alleged assault. I've chosen not to really dig into this story, but it is just wild what's gone down.
It's sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
It's sad that he had to get to this point in his life, and clearly this is something that's been going on for before this happening.
Yeah.
I kind of go back to. I'm trying to be careful here. Like, this guy was a married man with kids.
Yeah.
From what I've learned,
Yeah.
and I just you need to get some that bad to like have an inappropriate relationship with somebody who's below you.
Right.
When you
Yeah.
when you know that when you have that relationship that you have pretty much the power over that person given who you are for that football team.
Right.
I mean, men are pigs. They
Right.
are. They are.
Well, it's
And
kinda-
I'm a man.
Yeah.
I've had pig tendencies like everybody else. We're all human, but this
Well, it's just like taking
just takes it way too far.
Yeah.
Like, you abused your power.
Right. I mean, it's kind of like the Ime Udoka situation, it feels like. But then he obviously like lost his mind after getting fired. So this is a different scenario.
Yeah. Well, the difference is between this and Ime Udoka is Udoka is a coach for a good team. I don't know if Sharon Moore is ever going to have a job ever again.
No, I mean, yeah, he's going to face some major charges, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sad to see. I mean, I don't have sympathy for him because he made these choices.
Right.
Like, did he have to storm into this woman's house that he had this relationship with and say, "I'm going to kill myself. My blood's going to be on your hands. You ruined my life."
Yeah.
I don't think he had to do that. I think if he didn't do that, things would be a lot different.
Right.
But he chose the
psycho route.
I think the only thing worse is if he would have killed this woman.
Right.
Oh, I don't want. I hate to even bring that up.
Right.
But I think the only way that it could have got worse is if
It was like someone died in the situation.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because this is just sad. And I feel bad. I think a majority for his family.
Right.
His wife and his kids. Which
Yeah.
luckily I've not seen a picture of the wife or the kids. Nor do I need to.
Yeah.
Nor do they really need to be
But they're,
known for this. But for the rest of their lives, they're going to be connected to this.
yeah.
And I feel bad for them because of that.
Yeah, they're going to be
That their dad,
embarrassed about it
dad
forever.
and husband is a dirtbag.
Right. and he had everything he could have asked for, and just threw it away over some bullshit like this.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say the woman in this situation, the woman
Like
he
the
had,
assistant or whatever,
the assistant. I'm not going to say she's perfect either. I don't really know much about her, but it takes two to tango. You know, I mean, for her looking at him and being like, "I know who you are." Maybe she tried to
take advantage of him potentially.
Who knows how much she really liked this guy and maybe won more of the opportunity that came with it.
Right, that's possible.
But and like I said, I didn't read up on it like most did, or you didn't either, like you said.
Yeah.
Just sad to see, but both sides are in the wrong, but he, in my opinion, handled it much worse than the woman who was in the relationship with him.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He didn't need to do that.
No.
But he loses his mind. He probably, goes down the rabbit hole of like, oh my God, I am this guy. I'm the head coach of Michigan football, which is, like we said last week, it's the Cowboys, kind of the Yankees.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, no, I think we're talking about Notre Dame with that, but I think Michigan's also up there.
It's a blue blood. It's a blue blood, yeah.
So it's sad, but he made his bed.
Yeah.
He made these choices to begin with, and then he also made the choice to barge into somebody's house with a knife.
Right.
And do these kind of things.
It's wild. I mean,
and now one of the most, touted jobs.
Yeah.
Is for the taking because this guy did this.
Yeah.
Have we heard anything with Jim Harbaugh on this situation? I've not.
So apparently he reached out to him via text at some point
after it happened.
Yeah, after being fired or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got to feel weird for him too.
Because he was.
I'm sure he vouched for Jerome Moore to be promoted to head coach after he left.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
But yeah, clearly, I mean, this was an oversight by Michigan in hiring this guy because did
this relationship happen before he was the head coach? I don't really know that.
Well, yeah, and even who knows if the story is actually true, but that alleged report that he was messaging OnlyFans stars and shit like that during halftime of the games and stuff like that. So I'm not going to say that's true or not, but if that's coming out, that maybe it is, and the way this guy acted and all that makes me believe that it might be true. Yeah. So
what I want for Sharon Moore ultimately, and he made a really big mistake.
Yeah.
That he's going to regret for the rest of his life. I hope the man gets help.
Yeah, me too.
When it comes down to it.
Right.
I just hope because he clearly has multiple issues with multiple things.
Yeah.
And I just hope he can seek the help maybe while he's incarcerated or after he's incarcerated. Yeah. I don't know if they, give you that kind of, if they can help you out while you're in prison.
Right.
But
it'll be interesting to see what he gets charged for and all that, and it all shakes down. But
because sometimes people that are famous and people that are well known don't usually get the sentences they necessarily should if they're a normal person.
Yeah.
So I agree with you on that. So we'll see.
Your boy Fernando Mendoza won the Heisman. Go Bears.
He did shout out the Bears.
He did.
As he should.
He did, yeah. Not shocking. He was a heavy favorite. Got 643 out of the first place votes out of 930 possible.
So you're telling me 930 people vote for this award?
Isn't that crazy?
That's a lot.
That's a lot of people. Well, and, I mean, that's every Heisman gets to vote for it, but there's only probably 70 or 80 that are alive, if that,
Yeah. Do we think that it should only be Heisman winners?
No, definitely not. But I do think that they all deserve the opportunity to vote. There's probably too many people voting on it. I will give you that.
I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess they've always wanted it to be
can we get a vote at this point? I mean, jeez, dude, 930.
They wanted to be a very broad, kind of representing every part of the nation being involved in the voting. But
that's a large amount of first place votes given.
Yeah, that's one of the more lopsided Heisman awards in recent history.
He's just Fernando Mendoza. I'm not trying to be a dead horse. He's just I wouldn't have a beer with the guy.
I worry about him getting punked on in the NFL.
I do too.
Because he called his mom mommy in his speech. That's concerning.
It is
he's what, 22, 23 years old?
I don't know. I love my mom to death. I really do. But I haven't called her mommy probably since I was 6.
I'm not even sure I ever used mommy. It was maybe mama, as a little kid. But mommy was never in the vocab. And I'm not trying to say that mommy's not an okay word at any point in your life, but at 22 years old, that's a little concerning.
I mean, he loves his mom. I respect that 100%.
Yeah.
But I do think... Well, and also, I mean, I'll give him this. Do I respect how he could say like the corniest things on the biggest stages and not seem to care? I do respect that. You know, he's being himself.
Yep.
And I always try to tell people, and I would always want anybody to try to be themselves, no matter what. It's just something about it. It just seems, when he talks in public, it just seems a little too choreographed and robotic.
A little overdone too, yeah.
It's almost like he says it to himself in the mirror.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I agree with that. I mean, he could just be one of those guys that has that brain that's always just fucking.
Well, I mean, he went to Cal, and he went to Cal.
He seems like he's an intelligent kid.
He's a smart guy.
Yeah.
So maybe sometimes smart guys are just wired a little different.
Right.
It's just
there's just something off about it.
Yeah, and we talked about it last week, didn't we? Like if you're during in the draft process, you're talking to him. Like I almost think him being like that is a put off for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Like you're not gonna be worried about him off the field. I'll give you that.
Right.
Like, you know he's gonna be hitting the books.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I need somebody to be.
Got a little more swagger to the game.
Like a little more like greased up a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
I mean, who knows? He's been in a college locker room. I know he's the quarterback, but I'm sure like he gets gassed up by some of his teammates and all that. But yeah, I don't know.
He's a different dude.
Yeah.
He truly is.
I'm sorry, I gotta turn off the heater because fucking shit out of me.
Okay. No worries. Your boy Arch Manning committed to returning to Texas. That's fun. Not surprising.
Yeah, not surprising at all. I think it's a smart move on his part.
I think it is too.
Yeah.
And I think this is something that, I mean, I know I'd said majority of the season is, given his play early in the season wasn't great, that I don't think he has any choice either to transfer, which doesn't seem like in the Manning way.
Yeah.
Or stay at Texas, and I'm glad that he's staying.
Yeah, I mean, if
he
he transferred away from Texas, he's not going to go to a better school. Like that would make the only way he'd be leaving Texas is if Steve Sarkisian was like, "I think I have a better option, and probably in your best interest to go play somewhere else."
Maybe go to Ole Miss and put like his grandpa did. And, like,
I mean, maybe,
did,
yeah.
You know what I mean, like a family thing. Or go to Tennessee like Peyton did. I don't know.
Yeah, but I do respect his, even though he didn't have a great year. I do respect the path that he's taking. He first year starter. He didn't start till being his third year in college, which a lot of guys they leave the school before that. He's kind of taken the old school approach of I'm going to stick with the school that recruited me, the coach that recruited me, and I'm going to see this thing through. So I think he's got a chance to have a big year next year.
And I think barring injury, and we don't hope for that. It's only going to help his draft stock more.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't...
unless he has a terrible season, which on the table.
Yeah.
Always on the table. But I don't see him playing another year, I can't see him playing another year and it hurting his draft stock.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's possible if he does have a stinker of a year, but I don't know. He maybe would have been a first rounder just based on potential. And, if there was a team, in that kind of middle of the first round that was
let's be honest, the name, too.
Right, bit. Yeah.
Potential name.
Yeah, and I think the potential is kind of attached to his name more than anything. Yeah. So I think if there was a team in the middle of the first round that was like, hey, why not? But that was his only opportunity of being a first round quarterback this season. So yeah. Otherwise, he seems like a mid rounder if he was going to come out. But yeah, we'll see how he does next year. Also, Nebraska quarterback Dylan Raiola, Patty Jr. is going to be entering the transfer portal. Blah blah blah.
Do we think odds that he's going to transfer to a team that wears red?
He should go to
Stanford.
That'd be sick. Nah.
He probably can't make grids.
Yeah, right. Red, yeah.
Like Wisconsin?
Yeah, I could see Wisconsin. Trying to think of one in on the East Coast, maybe. It would be funny if he went to Kansas or Kansas State. Right. Or Missouri, since Kansas City's technically in Missouri.
Oh, I got it. Yeah.
But
if you ask me, Mahomes going to be out next year, so you might as well declare for the draft and see if the Chiefs can draft you.
Right? Go hang out with your buddy. All right. College football playoff first round preview. In the 9 versus 8 matchup, we got Alabama at Oklahoma. This line flipped overnight. It was Alabama was favored by 1.5. Now it's Oklahoma by 1.5.
Juicy matchup.
Yeah, it should be a fun one. It's a rematch from the regular season where Oklahoma beat Alabama in Alabama by a close margin. So it'll be interesting. I think it'll be tough for Oklahoma to beat them again, but not impossible. Obviously, they get the home field advantage this time. So, yeah, it should be a fun one. In the 10 versus 7 matchup, we got Miami at Texas A&M. A&M is a 3.5-point favorite in this one. A&M had a interesting season. They were undefeated all year, but didn't really play any tough opponents in the SEC. Did beat Notre Dame like Miami did early in the year, but I think this will be a tough test for them. Miami's a solid team. They're not. I don't know that they're a true national title contender, but this will be one of the best teams they played all year for sure.
Okay.
And then we have another rematch. Tulane as the 11 seed at number 6, Ole Miss. Ole Miss 17.5-point favorites. Obviously, Lane Kiffin's not there anymore, but I think it still should be easy work for Ole Miss.
Go Green Wave. Right?
Yeah, I don't remember what the score of the first game was, but I think it was like at least a 30-point win for Ole Miss. Yeah,
wasn't good.
And in the 12 versus 5 matchup, we got James Madison going up to Oregon to face the Ducks. Oregon 21-point favorites. James Madison, I heard today that they rank like really highly in all the offense or defensive categories. That is, but they had like the 120th toughest schedule. So I don't think good things are going to be happening at the Hudson for James Madison this weekend.
It's no, I don't feel good about this at all.
Yeah,
I could see Oregon covering easily.
Yeah, I mean maybe we'll score some points to keep it interesting for a little while. But yeah, I expect Oregon to step on the gas pedal late in the game at the very least. All right, time to put myself on blast because my college football playoff predictions from before the season.
That was easy.
Not good. Yeah, I think I got 3 out of the 12 teams correct. So every yeah, right. Should we go down the list?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Texas, are they in?
No.
How about Penn State?
For the last time, no.
Hey, both of our championship picks, by the way.
Yeah.
I was wrong on that, too.
Yeah.
I can't laugh at you for that. I said the same thing. I listened to some goons on the radio a week before that.
That was pretty brutal. How about Clemson?
No.
Kansas State?
No.
Boise State?
Wow, the blue field?
Yeah.
No.
Those were my conference champions. None of them made the playoff. That's pretty bad. Okay, Georgia? They're in.
Oh,
they're in.
Sorry. Yes, they're in.
Yeah. LSU?
No.
South Carolina?
No.
I got Ohio State. Oh, easy one.
There you go. The champs.
Yeah. Nebraska?
No.
I got Miami.
Hey.
Notre Dame?
No.
Although I got robbed with that one. They should have been in.
Okay, all of a sudden.
Yeah, so I got Georgia, Ohio State, Miami. That's it.
That was easy.
And, the biggest ones I left out were obviously Indiana, Oregon, Alabama, all in. Texas Tech, didn't see them being in there.
The Red Raiders.
The Raiders. Yeah, not a good prediction on my part. And then, of course, I had Penn State beating Texas in the championship game. So neither of them made
I
it.
can't remember who I've had them winning against, or if I had that option, or if I picked who they would win against.
You didn't have Penn State versus Texas also?
Can't say
Yeah, maybe
I kind of did off the fly.
Yeah.
But you know what? What do we always say on this podcast? Doesn't matter what we say, because
You're not going to be right.
Anyway. It's going to be wrong anyways.
Yeah. My Heisman pick was Jeremiah Love, who was a finalist, so that's not bad.
Okay.
But didn't win it, obviously.
Where was Fernando in this?
Did not have him on my radar.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't?
Nope.
Okay.
But we can put a bow on my predictions. Just going to delete that delete that document.
It never existed. It never existed.
What are you guys talking about? I do want to promote the CFP Bracket Challenge that we're going to do. Totally forgot about until just about an hour ago or less. But we're going to do it, $10 buy-in, and I will start sending shit out after this podcast probably.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Ohio State all the way.
I mean, they look like the favorites, but we'll see. We'll see. It should be interesting.
Anybody but Oregon.
Yeah.
Like always.
Yep.
Sorry, Sal. Actually, I'm not sorry.
Yeah. Sorry,
Anybody
sorry.
but Oregon. On to the NFL, little Week 15 recap. The Bills beat the Patriots 35-31.
What a game.
Patriots led this game 21-0 late in the first half, and Dave Portnoy was gassing it up. Let me tell you that
He was ready to get his divisional champ shirt, for sure.
He probably already had it pre-ordered.
Yeah.
Buffalo did outscore the Patriots 28-7 in the second half. Josh Allen, of course, 3 touchdown passes. James Cook, 3 total touchdowns.
Great game for Mr. Cook.
James Cook, one of the more underrated running backs in the league. Is that fair to say?
Yeah. I mean, the only knock on him, I guess, is like he fumbles kind of a lot. But other than that, he's a dynamic player for sure.
Yeah. And the Bills are now 1 game back of the Patriots with 3 left. And, I mean, it's possible.
I'm curious what the tiebreaker situation is looking like, but yeah, they're right there. The only thing is the Patriots play a pretty soft schedule, I'm pretty sure.
Well, they played a soft schedule
most of the season. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, because they're not on here. I think they have for sure like the Jets and Dolphins left, one each. Yeah, so.
But the Bills, it's there for the taking.
Yeah,
I mean, you have to hope the Patriots lose.
They need to lose.
Given the soft schedule, not ideal for the Bills, but
and then win a tiebreaker somehow.
I think for the Bills, even if they don't win the division and they go in as a wild card, a little more battle tested than the Patriots, and you might have to go to New England again and win another road game eventually.
Yeah,
which is tough. Tough to beat.
But they proved they could do it.
Yeah, tough to beat a team twice on the road, the same team twice on the road.
Yeah,
a little bit. But if anybody could do it, I think it's the Bills. But make sure that you don't go down 21-0 in the playoffs.
Right.
So I guarantee you, Mike Vrabel is going to make the adjustments if they are up 21-0 again.
Yeah,
as he should.
I mean, I think I would like to see them match up against Denver again because they kicked Denver's ass last year, but this is a different Denver team this year. And they're going to have to go to their place.
That's true.
Yeah. I think that would be a great second round matchup.
When Denver was up 7-0, I think after the first
drive.
And
it was like 31-7 final score or something like that.
Over quickly.
Yeah.
Your 49ers, they beat the Titans 37-24. Brock Purdy, 3 touchdown passes. Vintage Brock Purdy, some might say. Niners are now 2 games ahead of Detroit for the final wild card spot. And they are also in play for the 1 seed as well.
They are. It's kind of a long shot. I think I saw it's like a 14% chance that they win the NFC West, which if they did, I think they would get the 1 seed. Mm-hmm. I looked at like the tiebreaker with the Rams, and if they tied, they probably wouldn't win it. Like they need the Rams. They need to
the Rams to lose a few games.
two games.
Like lose tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, and then lose another one, which probably not super likely, but you never know.
And all of a sudden, I talked about the bubblegum cotton candy schedule.
Yeah.
I think you guys have the toughest schedule in the last 3 games
remaining. Yeah, I mean we play the Colts this coming week, and then it's Chicago and Seattle after that.
Yeah,
but 2 of those games are at least at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I think they win 1 more game, they're probably in.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this Colts game is probably the most winnable of those 3. But
I mean, if you guys have beat the Colts,
they should.
I mean, I know Jonathan Taylor's good.
Yeah.
But 44-year-old Phil,
right?
I mean, come on.
They should. They should.
Come on.
I am concerned a little bit about the defense, but I've been concerned about the defense all year, and that's why I've been relatively pessimistic in reality about this team because, I mean, you're missing your 2 best players. It's too much to overcome in my mind.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I think you guys seems like you guys have been playing with house money.
Yeah.
Given like you said, the injuries on the defense.
Yeah.
But, you can play only plays in front of you, and you guys have, between Mac Jones and Brock Purdy, who were at the Sharks game last night, by the way, with George Kittle and Cal Juszczyk. Yeah. They made it work.
Yeah.
So you can't really, they've done what they've had to do.
Right. But, yeah, this 4-game win streak they're on, like, they've cooked some bad teams.
Yeah.
They've scored some points, which is great, but the offense is the only thing that looks, decent right now. Because when they played the Rams a month ago, it didn't look good.
No.
I think it was like 40-something to 20.
Right.
Yeah, it was bad.
And you guys barely beat them in SoFi. If it wasn't for Kyron Williams fumble?
Right.
Or whoever the running back was?
Yeah, that game was wild.
Yeah.
I still look back at that one.
The Vikings, unfortunately, beat my Cowboys.
Man.
34-26. J.J. McCarthy did his best Tom Brady impression and had 3 total touchdowns. Also did his greatest Peyton Manning impression.
He sure did.
I'm really glad you texted that because I thought the same thing. The fake handoff, rolled around, nobody was near him. It just was so reminiscent of, I think it was 2015, 2016
Sounds
maybe.
about right.
Or no. No, probably 2013 actually.
If only the gritty was around back then for Peyton Manning to do it on the way in the end zone.
That would have been ugly. I mean, JJ's was ugly, but Peyton's would have been a lot worse. Cowboys were 2 for 12 on third down, settled for 6 field goal attempts, and Brandon Aubrey all of a sudden is human.
Yeah.
I think one of them was a deep 50, which is makeable for him.
Right. It was 50 something. Yeah.
He missed them both, or he missed 2 of them, and
not his finest performance.
Not his finest performance, and I'm not saying that was the reason why they lost the game, but if you had 6 points, Cowboys would have had a chance, or would have been able to play for the tie or the win,
right,
instead of having to do the touchdown, onside kick, that kind of thing. So it does change things. But Brandon Aubrey, you've been so good for the Cowboys. For me personally, it sucks losing the Vikings. It just always does.
I wouldn't put this loss on him per se. I think it's more of they scored 2 touchdowns on 5 red zone appearances, so that's not good enough.
It was kind of a weird game because I wanted you to put this as a busted ass box score.
Kind of was, yeah.
Because I think the Cowboys had more passing yards, more rushing yards.
I think they outgained them overall by 100 something yards.
Yeah. More first downs.
They did. Yep.
I think the only thing the Cowboys had more than the Vikings was 7 penalties to 3, which does matter in terms of field position.
Yeah, and it was a lot of yards too.
But if I were to hide the score of the game and show you the box score,
you'd be
you'd probably think, the Cowboys probably won this game.
Right.
Wasn't the case.
Right.
And that just happens sometimes. Good news for me as a Cowboys fan, the season's essentially over for the Cowboys, which, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God. And also, kind of forgot about this old bold prediction I had. Let's backtrack a little bit.
Oh.
Dak Prescott, I said 4 years ago that he would have no NFC Championship game appearances, and it's been 4 years. So that might have to go, I don't want to throw everything in the Hall of Fame.
That's a good one.
Bold prediction Hall of Fame, but I think a longevity ones should be good.
Yeah, and it's considering the Cowboys have won a lot of games in that span of time.
And been to the playoffs a little bit. So I'll tell you what the bold prediction was exactly. I don't have the exact date. I have the circa 2021. So I said no NFC Championship game appearance for Dak Prescott in the next 4 years.
Yeah.
So that one might have to go into the Hall after this season's over.
There you go.
Much.
So you don't think it's going to happen this year?
No. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, the Cowboys, I don't think technically are eliminated, but there has to be probably 1,000 things that have to happen for
I think
them.
if the Eagles will win next week, it's over.
Yeah. Which, it sucks. But hold on. I'm sorry. I have the same document up. Let's see. Have any more notes on the Cowboys? No, I don't. Okay, so we can move on. A little more from Week 15. The Chiefs were also eliminated from the playoffs after losing to the Chargers 16-13, which covered for me. Mahomes, unfortunately, I think a lot of people might be happy about this. I'm not.
I don't know.
Okay.
If people are happy about it, that's
nobody wants to see the injury happen. I don't think. I don't. So Mahomes tore his ACL, like I'm sure a lot of you know, late in the game, ending his season. I saw it happen live. It just didn't.
Yeah.
It looked like at first I was like, that's bad. And then seeing the hyperextension, I was like, not looking good. But then I saw him walk up the field and I was like, okay, it might be okay. I thought at the least everything would be okay.
Yeah.
But they'd shut him down for the rest of the season.
Right.
Like he wouldn't play another game.
Yeah.
Wasn't the case. Tore his ACL. He's out for the rest of the year. Probably out until this time next year?
Well, I don't know. There's some people with optimism that because he's a quarterback that he could be the week 1 starter. I don't know.
Ooh, yeah. I don't know about all that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, guys are recovering from ACLs faster than they used to. It's not like it's not an automatic year out for everyone, but yeah.
Could I argue that this happening, and I know the Chiefs were pretty much done with, or pretty much eliminated from the playoffs anyways.
Yeah.
Is it almost bad for the NFL and the teams that make the playoffs in the AFC and even NFC teams that make it to the Super Bowl that those teams didn't have to go through the Chiefs? Like almost like the Dragon.
I know what you're saying.
Almost like the Dragon. I'll say for the AFC because the Eagles did whoop their ass in the Super Bowl. They did. I'll say for the AFC, isn't it almost bad for those teams in that conference to go through this postseason without Mahomes being there because you didn't really slay the Dragon?
Right.
The Dragon slayed itself. I understand they played like shit and they did not earn
their
spot. But let's say the Chiefs were in playoff contention and that play still happened to Mahomes.
That would be a different story.
That'd be a different story, but it would be like it would it would still be the same thing.
Right.
Like they make the playoffs, but it's Minshew. Like they're going to be bounced in the first game.
Right. Yeah. No, I think him getting injured after they're basically eliminated makes it less of a deal. But if they were, looking like a championship contender again, I think it'd be different.
Because I guess if they would have won that game, which they were close to,
They would still be alive.
they'd still be technically alive. They probably still need
Still
a few
be-
things to happen.
They would need a lot, yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure there's no team in the AFC right now that is not sad the Chiefs aren't going to make the playoffs.
No, I mean,
At all.
the Bills.
That's why
It's the Bills.
and Dev's going to hate me for saying this, but this has to be the year they at least make the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean,
You don't have to face Mahomes. You probably don't have to face Burrow.
yeah.
Don't have to maybe go through Lamar.
I feel like when I watch sports talk, people are trying to like convince everyone that that's not the case because the Bills aren't that good. It's just Josh Allen and James Cook to a lesser degree that are carrying the team. But it's still his kryptonite is not going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's not.
And the other one you could argue would be Joe Burrow, which he lost to once in the playoffs. Not going to be there. So
It just
what like
I mean, I don't even want to see sports talk radio if the Bills lose to a young quarterback in Bo Nix or
yeah.
Josh Allen. He's Hall of Fame trajectory. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
But that does not need to be on his resume that he, in a year that Mahomes was not in there, his kryptonite,
Right.
lost to maybe a better team, the Broncos or the Patriots, but lost to the quarterback who has less experience.
Right.
And that's going to be any quarterback.
Well, right.
I mean, I think would he have the most? Would you say he has the most playoff experience? Maybe outside of Lamar Jackson if he makes it. So Lamar does have playoff
They're like
experience.
equal, yeah.
I mean, I think.
I mean, maybe Lamar's played one more season than
Yeah.
Josh, right?
But Josh Allen's, I think, made it to the championship game more times.
Yes, because
Lamar's
Lamar's only
made it
been to one.
once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, there's Aaron Rodgers, but I don't think anyone.
Yeah,
Thinks,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he did more. Okay, that makes sense.
If the Bills
You're right.
lost to the fucking Steelers in the playoffs, that would be kind of embarrassing.
But I think it would not hurt as much if you lose to Aaron
I
Rodgers.
get what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay.
The only, to me, for whatever reason, the only team that I think I would give him a little bit of a pass on is the Texans right now, because C.J. Stroud has won a couple playoff games, and that defense is elite,
And they showed that a few weeks ago.
and they
in
beat him
Houston.
already this season. Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah,
But I think even that for the Bills helps them because they know if that happens, they can look back at the film and say, where did they beat us mostly?
right, yeah,
It was obviously the line of scrimmage because their defense is insane.
yeah. Crazy though, Mahomes first time not making the playoffs, and he actually still will carry on his streak of never playing a game out of playoff contention. Isn't that crazy?
That is. Yeah.
Because he's not going to play the rest of the year.
And so to me, the window's not done for the Chiefs.
No, they're going to just need a little reset.
They're gonna have to.
Yeah, like I think they'll be a playoff team, if not next year, in 2 years. You know, and back to being somewhat relevant.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm curious what Andy Reid's plan is. He's not young.
No,
Obviously, Travis Kelce's probably going to be.
I think he's retiring.
I think so too. Yeah, I just don't see him playing without Mahomes.
Well, I just don't see him playing next year, not knowing when Mahomes is coming back, and then waiting one more year after that when Mahomes is completely healthy. For
yeah,
the
just
start of
like
the season.
yeah.
I just don't see that.
No.
I don't see that at all. Phil Rivers, he made his return. Did you hear about it? Did you hear about it?
pretty
Do we know what the ratings were? I didn't look
I
at the
didn't
ratings.
hear about it.
So I know, like,
I'm sure it's good. Though.
I was seated for it.
Yeah.
Not there for the entire game, but here and there, like, it was on.
Yeah.
But he lost to the Seahawks 18-16. He threw for, get ready for this, 120 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Do we like how Daniel Jones is like, yeah, you can have my number.
I thought that was a little weird.
It's a little weird.
Like 1 week after he is out for the year,
It
he just hands over his jersey, basically.
Seems a little spineless.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I don't like Daniel Jones. Have a backbone. Be like,
Right.
no, this is my franchise. This is my number. Are you even allowed to have a court like 2 players of the same number, or is Daniel Jones not on the roster?
Well, I think technically he's not on the roster anymore. But yeah, it's kind of weird.
I don't know. I mean, I understand this is Phil Rivers and his number has always been 17. I get that.
Yeah.
But Daniel Jones, say, sorry, bud, we're number 7.
Right. something
We're
different.
number 1. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're number 44. Because that's how old you are. You know?
That would be fucking great. I will say, like, for how, like, bad he looked and how limited he clearly was, he did a decent job.
He did. A couple of those balls to begin with were
A little sketchy.
kind of like, you know,
They flowed.
like ducks.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it looked reminiscent of Peyton Manning
Yeah.
last season.
Yeah.
His last season.
I mean, even Peyton knew that year he was not.
I mean, Peyton was so bad he got benched for Brock Osweiler. Like that second. Like that's how bad it was. For him.
Right. Yeah. I mean, part of me is like, this is, I guess it's a cool story, but also like, what the hell's he doing on a football field right now?
Yeah. What did you say? I think you said
Dog meat.
Yeah, we also said. Can't even say it. He said Rivers. He said it looks heavy.
Yeah. He does. Like, he's chunky. I mean him.
I mean, he's still probably better shape than both of us, but he did look
barely.
Dude, how many rushing yards did he have? Do we know?
He definitely didn't have positive yards.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it was funny to watch. I had it on the laptop because it was simultaneous with the Niner game. I was like, I had to see this.
Just the circus.
Yeah.
And credit to him, it almost pulled it off.
I mean, he did basically enough to win the game.
Yeah.
The Colts defense didn't do enough to finish it off, but
Yeah, no kidding.
yeah,
Broncos beat the Packers 34-26. The Broncos keep rolling.
great game.
Micah Parsons, unfortunately, tore his ACL in the loss for the Packers and will miss the rest of the year.
Man, I was this close to putting up the sack tally right there, but it's
Yeah.
not going to happen anymore.
So I'm going to say this. Going back to what I said about Mahomes, nobody likes to see the injuries happen. But when I saw this news, I kind of went,
Come on, dude.
okay. I'll tell you this. I mean, I'm not happy Micah Parsons tore his ACL, in all seriousness.
No, I know.
Do I think it's a little ironic given how the season started? Just a little bit.
Yeah,
I'll tell you this. Jerry Jones is happy he didn't pay that man.
he definitely looks good.
A little bit.
Yeah,
But Micah Parsons, you're still young. Come back next year
Yeah.
or, you know,
he'll be good.
he'll be fine.
Yeah, big blow for the Packers though. I think.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna have. I thought he was gonna have his Reggie White moment with the
Yeah.
Packers, like Reggie White did, 20 odd years ago.
Yeah,
But it doesn't look like that's gonna be the case. I mean, the Packers.
I think
could
they're still really good.
Yeah, they can still make a deep playoff run.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of silly to say one defensive player like matters that much, which I think in some situations it does.
Right.
He is a great player.
But yeah, it's not like a quarterback.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's I think the tougher thing is like you've given up some stuff for this year, and now it's out the window.
I was almost petty, shocking, I know. And wore my Micah Parsons jersey that night just for the Vikings game, but I didn't.
You should have wore it today.
Yeah. I still feel a little weird having it.
I still love that you have it. Actually, it's pretty funny.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, and I don't know why anybody would know, except for people who do know,
Yeah.
I got a Micah Parsons Cowboys jersey through work that someone donated, and I saw it and I was like, man, do I get this? Is it weird? I even texted you guys saying like, is this weird because of what happened?
I can't remember if I encouraged you one way or the other. I know Sal told you to get it.
I'm sure you both did just to make me look like a fool, but I got it because why not? I mean, jerseys are hard to come by, and he was a good Cowboy. He was. It got a little weird at the end.
He was kind of a bitch at the end, but so was Jerry.
Yeah, and Jerry's looking kind of smart right now. I'll give him that for that particular situation. Player of the week. I think there's only one option. And,
I don't know. You're going to go Trevor Lawrence?
I am going to go Trevor Lawrence.
Nice.
He had 6 total touchdowns.
Here's why there's not only one option is because Bo Nix actually beat a really good team and had 4 touchdown passes.
Okay.
That's my pick.
That's fair. I like that.
Yeah.
You just got Bo Nix.
You just got Bo Nix. 300 yards passing, too. He's obviously not the main reason that the Broncos have won 11 straight.
He's basically Drew Brees.
But, yeah, right. But with that being said, he's starting to be more of the reason that they're winning some games lately. So I think they're becoming kind of dangerous, I think.
Yeah, a little bit. Week 16 preview, Thursday Night Football, like we talked about a little bit. The Rams are 1.5-point favorites on the road in Seattle. The Rams are good.
I think that line flipped.
Did it?
Yeah, I think it's Seahawks by 1.5.
So Seahawks 1.5, excuse me. That makes a little more sense.
Right.
Packers 1.5 point favorites, also on the road against the Bears.
Yeah.
That one maybe not as surprising.
No, but yeah, I think that'll be a tough one for Green Bay. You know, they're gonna have to adjust without having Micah, and they're dealing with injuries kind of all over the place. I mean, Tucker Kraft's out for the year too.
Chargers on the road against my Cowboys, and for some really weird reason, the Cowboys are favored by 1.5.
I was a little surprised. I mean, I don't know. I guess you could.
Cowboys are not winning this game.
Yeah, I mean the Cowboys beat the Chiefs.
Okay.
I'm just like trying to put it together. You know, like Cowboys beat the Chiefs.
You beat the Eagles,
and then the Chiefs were then what?
Oh, okay.
Were they 4-point favorites against the Chargers or 3.5 at least? Right?
Yeah.
This past week?
Yeah.
So I think maybe, I don't know. Maybe Vegas just doesn't love the Chargers, and that's what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're
and their offensive line is horrendous. I mean, the Cowboys don't have a great pass rush, but I guarantee Justin Herbert's going to be running for his life because that's just the way it is.
Buccaneers 3.5 favorites on the road against the Panthers. That's a nice little NFC South. Correct?
Yeah, that's for first place.
First place.
Yeah, both teams lost this past week. Shockingly.
You need this for your Buccaneers Super Bowl pick.
I know, right?
Or have you given up on that?
I mean, I'm not feeling great about it, but
it's
still alive.
It's still alive. Technically it's still alive. Jaguars at the Broncos. Broncos are 3-point favorites. I'd probably take the Broncos in that one.
I think so. I think that defense is really good too. So
I don't see Trevor Lawrence having 6 touchdowns in this game.
No, not likely.
No. Steelers at the Lions. Lions are 7-point favorites.
Yeah, Lions are playing for their life right now.
Yeah.
I think it's probably like
Steelers need this win too.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously every team needs every win.
Right.
But Steelers try to win the division.
I thought 7 was a pretty big number.
It's a big number.
But I'm guessing that Vegas likes their offense quite a bit more than Pittsburgh's.
Yeah. Also, the Steelers, like I told you, and you already knew this, have not lost a Monday Night Football home game since 1991.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's a pretty nice. That's a juicy stat.
That is healthy.
Yeah,
healthy win streak right there.
Patriots at the Ravens. Ravens are 3-point favorites.
That one's a little interesting too.
That is. That's just purely Ravens having the home field.
Home field.
They'll usually say they give the team 3 points for
home. That's like a general rule, but I think I've heard that it's not like every team gets 3 points necessarily. Yeah. But I mean, probably a little lack of trust in the Patriots. Like, how are they going to respond coming off a tough loss? Mm-hmm. Ravens got a lot to play for as well. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that should be an interesting one.
Yeah. And your Niners, 6-point favorites.
Monday night
in Indianapolis.
Yeah. I think 6 is about right, I guess. I could have seen it being a little bit less than that, but
seems a little high, but the Niners should still.
I think the Colts are still like overall a good football team. They've kind of fallen on hard times over the last month or so.
That being said, I think the Niners should cover.
I don't know about should cover, but I like their chances to win the game. I think it could be a tight one, like the Colts just played with Seattle. That tomorrow night's game is gonna be great. I think that's. I mean, Seattle's got a lot to play for.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they want to avenge that loss they had a few weeks ago against the Rams.
Absolutely.
It's so crazy to think about. The Seahawks turned the ball over 4 times, and they had a chance to win that game at the end.
Yeah.
So if they clean their shit up, they've got to feel like they're the better team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? And Devontae Adams is out right now. See if he's going to even play at all the rest of the regular season. If you don't want that, there's wine. Or you could have some of this Pacifico. Send it.
I'll drink it. Almanac Love Hazy IPA that has nice Christmas packaging to it.
Yeah.
Is there any reason for that? Or is that just what they do?
I don't know. My parents bought it and they brought it over.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Rents. NFL Contender Rankings. I'm going to say right now, mine has not changed one bit.
Really?
No, because all my teams that I had,
you didn't find. I mean, I will agree that mine's not terribly different.
They all won their games, so I couldn't really figure.
And that's fair.
To kind of change it up a little bit.
Okay.
Because I still have the 2 different ones. I have the ones I really think can win it, and the teams I don't believe in, but I respect their record.
Sure.
And the only team out of that one that lost, I believe, is the Bears lost. Correct.
The Bears, I think they won. Yeah, didn't they? Yeah, they smoked the Browns.
Oh, that's right. What about the Lions lost?
The Lions lost.
Okay, that's the only team that lost
in
this thing. So I still have the Rams, Eagles, Bills, Niners, Packers, Texans, Lions. You laugh at it, but the Steelers.
Yeah.
And then the teams I don't believe in that I respect their record: Patriots, Broncos, Seahawks, Bears.
Got it. I guess the Patriots lost too.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Mine is similar but different. I did move the Packers down from number 2 all the way to number 8. I have the same 8 teams from last week, but in slightly different order. Rams still at number 1. Moved the Bills up to number 2. Nice, impressive win, obviously, on the road against the Patriots. Do you like that one?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
You want to try it, or have you already?
I had it. Yeah, I thought it was okay.
Yeah. You know how I feel about hazies.
Yeah, I'm not huge on them either.
But one will be good.
Broncos move up to number 3. Really, a lot of these teams just kind of shifted up. The biggest mover I had was the Eagles moving up to number 4.
Okay.
I know they beat the Raiders, so it's like whatever, but I think with the Packers dropping down, and I couldn't convince myself that I felt better about the Seahawks than the Eagles right now. Mm-hmm. So I got the Eagles moving up to number 4. Seahawks stay at number 5. They beat the Colts at home, but it wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, 6 field goals to win that game. They should, if they want to be a contender, they should be playing better on offense than that.
Yeah, I guarantee you they went in the locker room and they were embarrassed by that win.
Yeah, they're like,
a win's a win, but they were not.
Did you see that old fart on the other side and we barely beat that fuck? Come on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Patriots stay at number 6. I mean, they were kicking the Bills' ass, so there's that, but they just didn't finish the game. I think that's just like an immature thing.
If NFL games were 2 quarters,
they'd be great.
great. But unfortunately for them, it's 4 quarters.
Right. So I still think they're very good, but and I think they'll probably learn from that. I don't think that was a terrible loss for them. Texans moved them up from 8 to number 7. The Texans, man, I think they're dangerous. Mm-hmm. They're my
Dark
not even really dark horse anymore because they've won 6 out of the last 7 or something like that. They're on a roll right now.
Do you trust Stroud? Do you trust him?
I think he is capable.
Can he do enough?
I think they could be in the Super Bowl. I really do. I mean, that's why they're on my list, but I do think they could find themselves in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Packers, I still got them, like I said, at number 8. I think they're really good. They're just going to have to, for me to move them up, they're going to have to prove to me that they look at least close to as good as they were without Micah.
Yeah.
So that's my list.
Nice. Okay. Picks, recap.
Dun, 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 dun.
I know I didn't do great.
You did okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you went 2 and 2.
Okay.
You were plus money.
Great.
Plus 200.
Love that.
You obviously lost on your Cowboys and Navy, but scored on Chargers, who were plus 4.5, by the way. So that line was kind of wild.
Yeah.
And then we both scored on Pittsburgh on Monday Night Football.
Attaboy.
How about it? I went 3-0.
Nice. Is that the first? No, you went the 5-0, didn't you?
There was 4. Yeah.
4-0.
Yeah.
500 apiece.
Yep. Okay. Only $600 profit this week, but got Army plus 6, got the Broncos plus the points against Green Bay, and then Pittsburgh. So overall records now, you're 25 and 27, only $200 in the hole. I'm 25 and 26, minus $600. So
I think the goal has to be
500, get the plus money, right?
Yes.
And we're both in striking distance, which this was a huge week to
don't
get
jinx
myself back in.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah.
That was easy.
So who do you got this week?
I got 4 picks this week, 2 college games.
Okay.
I'm taking Alabama. Now that they're plus 1.5, I was going to take them at minus 1.5, but now that they're plus 1.5, I'm going to take them against Oklahoma, and I know Nick loves this pick. Nick is really excited. I'm going to take them for $200 to beat Oklahoma. Like I said, I think it's going to be tough for OU to beat them twice in the same year. Mm-hmm. I don't think, obviously Alabama's not playing great football right now, but I think everyone thinks that, and they're sleeping on them a little bit. Not that Oklahoma's sleeping on them, because they know the task at hand.
Yeah.
But I think this is an opportunity for Alabama to sneak up on them. I'm also going to take Miami plus 3.5 at Texas A&M. I'm not a believer in A&M.
Okay.
I'm only putting $100 down on it, but I want to, I followed the ACC all year long. I felt like I owed Miami a bone. So here it is. I'm throwing it out there.
Throwing it to him.
I'm throwing it. And then my 2 NFL picks, I got the Patriots plus 3 at Baltimore. I think they bounce back. And Baltimore's not impressing me that much. I know they played Cincinnati, but they're toast, So I like New England to bounce back. $300 on that pick. And I'm taking Denver once again, minus 3 against Jacksonville at home.
Okay.
I think Trevor Lawrence is going to be in over his head in that game.
Dog meat?
Just dog meat. Yeah. I think Denver's defense is going to overwhelm him.
Okay. Nick's going to be really happy because my only pick for college is I'm picking Alabama plus 1.5. Also at Oklahoma for $200.
Ooh.
Sorry, Nick. Sorry.
The only thing is, like, when I pick against him, I don't think you do, so this might jinx it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm not a jinx, though. Okay, let's not get it twisted. But look at us picking another game.
Hey, how about it?
Two times in
Great
2
minds
weeks.
think alike.
My 3 NFL picks, I'm going to go. I mean, I have to go. It's a Gage's guarantee.
Chargers?
Going Chargers plus 1.5 at my Cowboys for 500 large. Feeling real good about that. How can I not? No Malort for me next week. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm going to go first time picking him this season because why would I pick him any other time? I'm going to go the Titans plus 3.5.
Oh, Titans.
Versus the Chiefs in Gardner Minshew.
Interesting.
I'm going to go $100 though. 'Cause I don't want to lose too much money if it really bites me in the ass.
Yeah.
But if Nick Wright doesn't feel confident about the Chiefs winning this week, why should I? So I'm picking the Titans.
I love a good meaningless game.
I mean, why not?
You said 100 or 200?
I'm going to go 1.
1, yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be safe. I'm going to be safe. And then my last one, I'm going to go Vikings -3 at the Giants for $200.
JJ, you're on that JJ juice now, huh?
On the JJ train, and the Giants are just not good.
Yeah.
They're dog shit. They're not even dog meat. They're dog,
Dog
shit.
shit. They're the meat that's been eaten and then shat out.
Yeah, exactly. So I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got $1,000 going.
How much you put on the Vikings again?
200.
200. All right. Look at you go.
Okay, feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks right. Yeah. $1,000.
And those are the picks. Picks are in.
Picks are in. Ding ding.
On to bar banter.
Oh, baby.
I didn't have anything really. Well, actually, I guess I do because you're going to mention the Sharks. So
Yeah.
we can talk about the Sharks.
Yeah, dude. Sharks 3 in a row. They currently hold the final playoff spot in the Western Conference right now, so that's exciting. Obviously,
Kings
a long
lost.
way to go.
LA Kings lost tonight.
They did. That's nice. We love
Real
that.
Nice. Real nice.
Also, I was going to rip these stats off the top of my head, but I actually have them right here. Sharks have the 4th most points in the National Hockey League since October 26th. That's a 26-game span. So that's a nice sample size of being the 4th best team in hockey.
Was that after their first win?
It was actually, so that's 16 out of their 17 wins is during that span of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, playing some great hockey. 16-9-1 in the last 26 games. And that's like a 104-point pace if I remember I did the math. So that's a good sample size of, being a solidified playoff caliber team.
Yeah.
So
they dropped 6 on Calgary last night.
dropped 6, had that insane comeback against Pittsburgh the other day.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned it 'cause
Yeah.
I'm going to right now. They beat the Penguins in overtime on Saturday, 6-5.
Yeah.
Really killed me that I could not watch this game because it was on at 12 in the afternoon.
Yeah, really random.
On a Saturday night, get there in Pittsburgh. It's the time the time difference, that kind of thing. They trailed Pittsburgh 5-1, and I think
With like 13 minutes left,
in the third period.
Right.
Sharks had never won a game when trailing 4 points or 4 goals in the third period. So that makes it their biggest comeback
Ever.
in their in their franchise's history.
Right.
And also, in regards to the Penguins, we don't forget 2016. We do not forget the 2016 Stanley Cup at all.
I mean,
But that was an incredible comeback.
Yeah.
Because I saw the score. I guess it was in the third period, but it was 5-2, and I literally walked out at work. I walked into the main room into the register because my coworker, who was a big Sharks fan, was working the register.
Yeah.
I said, I got bad news. And she's like, what? And I was like, the Sharks are down 5-2.
Yeah.
She's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah. And so probably close to an hour goes by. She goes outside where I'm at. And she's like, did you see the score? And I was like, no. I was like, this game's over. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I look at it, I'm like, oh my God, it's 5-5. And then she turns on her phone. She's like, they won.
Oh,
I was
fuck.
like, you got to be kidding me. They won this game?
Yeah. Well, it was such a
Did you watch any of this?
such a crazy win that my dad actually texted me about.
Really?
Yeah. And I've been trying to slowly preach that Sharks are back kind of to him.
Because you guys used to watch Shark games
Yeah.
back in the heyday.
Right. Yeah. We were definitely big into the Sharks. So yeah, he's the reason that I latched on. But yeah, the fact that he he definitely has checked out, because he's got priorities.
It's like him. It's like him in Stanford.
Exactly. He got priorities.
Yeah.
So, the fact that he texted me, he's like, crazy Sharks come back, blah, blah, blah. I was like, God damn.
The Sharks are back then.
Dude.
Hey, if Kurt Hibb's talking Sharks, Puck,
right?
they're back.
They're back.
They're back.
Let's go.
And I will say, Randy Hahn is such a good announcer.
Oh, he's the best.
And his call for the overtime game winner.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Prisoner of the Moment, but it's an all-timer.
Yeah.
You can just tell like he loves his franchise so much. And he even said after the goal scores and they're all celebrating, he's like, I got tears in my eyes. Like, it was amazing. It was reminiscent of Game 7, was it 2019 against the Golden Knights?
Right.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Given, Pavelski went down, they score all the goals, and in this game, Will Smith, who's unfortunately I think on IR for the shoulder.
Yeah.
Which do we know how long he's out for?
I haven't looked into it. I figured he was probably going to be out for a little bit.
Don't be hurting my boy Will Smith.
I know.
That's all I got to say.
What the fuck?
We know Celebrini's the guy.
Right.
But Will Smith, like
He's a good Robin.
Put some respect on his name.
Yeah.
And I do love also Will Smith immediately gets hit and he immediately went to the locker room.
Right.
You can tell it was bad.
Right.
And Celebrini drops the stick and starts just
throwing hands.
Hey, and as a 19-year-old in the NHL, I got to imagine that's pretty ballsy to do because you're still a young buck.
Right.
I mean, you've proven so far that you can score goals, make these plays, especially last night against Calgary, that one turnaround play that he had.
That spinner was sick.
He's so sick.
Yeah.
The fact that he's like, you hurt my boy, I'm dropping the gloves, I'm throwing.
That's leadership right there.
I love that.
Yeah. Give him the C, coach. Come on.
Yeah, the Sharks. It's exciting. I need Sharks playoff hockey. I want it this year. I'm getting greedy.
I'm getting greedy too. I'm ready for it.
They probably get smoked against the Avalanche in 4. But I want to. I just need that. I don't know, man.
If somehow we can get a series against like the Kings or the Ducks, that would be gravy. Mm-hmm. I don't even care if we lose. Like you said,
no matter what.
Yeah, but just get that.
If we have to play the Avalanche, so be it. I just want to watch my hockey team playing the playoffs because there's nothing like it, and I've been waiting for that since probably 2019, right?
Yes, correct.
Way too long.
Way too long.
And that bold prediction that you and Danny made together,
looking good.
Looking real good. And hopefully it happens this year.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping for that. But Randy Hahn, the call for all, I mean, he's so good.
He's great.
He really is.
The Foghorn's great. Got to get one for the house.
Remember that Budweiser?
The goal light.
The goal light that you could sync up, I think, with your team.
Right. Yeah.
So the red light would go off when your team scores a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
I think it's sick, man. I always wanted one of those.
Oh man.
The Sharks are fun, man. It just sucks that every time we do this podcast, they never play.
I know.
It's like doesn't matter which day.
Sync it up for us, boys. Come on, what are we doing?
Exactly.
Get us some Wednesday night hockey.
I need some puck.
Some puck.
Need it now.
Should we here? When's the next Wednesday night game? None of the rest of the year. There's a Wednesday afternoon game on December 31st, so that's New Year's Eve. Not gonna happen.
So no podcast that day then.
Probably not. Yeah, we're gonna figure something out.
Okay.
Probably next week too, because I got family plans on Christmas Eve.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So it looks like January 7th. So first Wednesday of next year. Sharks at Kings, 7 p.m. puck drop.
Oh, that'd be
juicy.
Good playoff implication game too.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yo, the Thunder lost a game. Second loss this year.
And you make fun of me for getting mad they're losing games because I want them to beat the Warriors' record.
Relax.
But I was hearing, dude, Brian Murphy on the radio either today or yesterday said the countdown is on.
Oh God.
for the Thunder to lose 9 games.
Okay, the Warriors fans shouldn't care about the record
because they didn't win the championship.
Yeah, I mean,
sorry, go.
I will say if the Thunder win 73 this year and win the championship, that will be the real record, in my mind.
That's a good point, actually. That's a really good point.
I know Shea won't have to be, prime LeBron to win it, but still.
That's actually a great point. I think they could even go 72-10. And
you could throw it, yeah.
And if they win the championship,
you could throw them up there in that conversation.
I think that would be better than what the Warriors did because they lost one less regular season game, but they won the championship.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, the Warriors, if they can go back and lose one less game and still win the championship, you take it easily.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, obviously, you want to win the 73, and if you're the Thunder, maybe 74. It sounds outrageous,
right?
But as long as you win the championship, So don't make fun of me when Brian Murphy's on the radio saying the countdown is on. He might have been a kind of little tongue-in-cheek, but he did say it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not totally convinced they're going to win. I mean, they said they're going to go for it. Like,
have they already said that?
I think someone said that, yeah. Someone on the team. I don't know if it was Shea or somebody else, but I don't know. It is crazy to think about 74 wins.
Especially, an 82-game season.
Right.
But I do agree with you. If they win 73-9 and they win the championship, I mean, that has to be the greatest season ever.
Or at least in the conversation. I mean, like, you got to consider the competition in the rest of the league, relatively speaking. Which maybe it's better now.
Well, how many games did the Bulls have to play in that season in the first round? Probably best of 5, right?
I want to say it still was, yeah. I think it was still best of 5 to like the early 2000s. Yeah.
I mean, not to belittle that team, but
yeah, it's one less game. You got to win.
Ooh, Knicks and the Spurs NBA Cup, huh?
Yeah. How about the Knicks?
Did you watch any of this?
Did I watch any of it? I think I tuned in for the very last couple minutes.
I didn't watch a minute of this.
Yeah.
The Sharks were on. I'm not going to watch the NBA Cup.
Well, so I had the Sharks on and they flipped over during intermission, and it was literally perfect timing. It was 2.5 minutes left.
Oh,
yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Knicks won their first championship since 1972 or something like that.
I don't know how you're going to get fans to care about this thing. I just don't know.
I don't think you can.
Yeah. I think it's impossible. I think all this thing has done is they're just trying to, it's money for one thing, but they're just trying to bring some value to some regular season games that would not have had that same value. But I still think it's, I don't know. Just there's no juice to it.
Does it kind of seem like they're trying to prioritize the importance of games up until Christmas? It's almost as if they should just start the season on Christmas.
There's another point.
I'm just saying.
All right?
Because did this whole thing happen, the NBA Cup, last year before Christmas as well? Is this how it
Yeah,
ended?
it's always started about a month into the season.
That's the only thing that's the only reason why I could see them wanting to do this that early, because hey, we know nobody cares up until this point, but we're going to try to make you care.
Right, that's exactly what it is. They're trying to bring some relevance to regular season games that would not have had that same relevance, but it's still
we're going to look back on this in 30 years and say that was not necessary.
Yeah, it was dumb. Because I can't see it ever gaining steam, and so they're eventually probably just going to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I almost want to put a bold prediction down and say this will not be a thing in 3 years.
I think they're gonna give it a shot because it's kind of no harm, no foul in a way. Mm-hmm. The only thing is if a star player gets hurt in the championship game, which is the only game that doesn't count towards anything.
Okay.
That's when it could.
So that game doesn't count towards record or anything.
It doesn't. That's the only one though. The semifinals, the quarterfinals, all that does.
Yeah.
And all the group play games do.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
or I could see if a star player backs out of the championship game because he's I'm not wasting my energy or risking injury over a game that doesn't count towards anything.
Yeah, but you do get money, but
to them it's the only guys that like the money are the rookies because it's just a nice $500,000 bonus, you know.
Fair. Yeah.
All right, got anything else you want to banter about?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, that means it's time.
Last call.
That was easy.
What do you got?
Giants signed a couple pitchers. Adrian Hauser and Jason Foley. Jason?
That hot stove.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
I mean, they definitely need to bolster up the pitching staff a little bit. So these guys aren't, household names or star players by any means, but you got to have some depth. So there you go.
Okay.
Making moves.
Today's my grandma's birthday.
Hey, shout out Kitty.
She will not be joining us or make a surprise.
No?
Like my dad did a few weeks ago.
She doesn't want an old fashioned over here on Elm Street?
I'm sure she would, but are you driving her home?
She's on the other Elm Street, right?
She is on the other side of Elm Street, yes. But happy birthday to my grandma. She is still young.
Nice. Shout out grandma.
Yeah, for sure. What else do you got?
One more time, just want to shout out or advertise the CFP bracket challenge that we're starting in about 3 minutes.
Did you watch any college basketball this week?
On accident, yes. I don't remember who was playing, but I did have it on the TV.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll say no.
Okay, I did not either.
Yeah.
Am I ever going to watch any? I'm going to watch them eventually. I
March,
guess.
yeah.
I'll get bored.
Right,
I'm
March.
just like, oh, no, before March.
Oh, you think so?
Because that's the point of this whole thing. Is if we do watch it before March. You remember that, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
But with that being said, we will see you guys next week, and we appreciate you for watching and listening.
Peace.